Welcome back, friends. Once again, this is part 2. Part 1 is where I was testing the thermals, and I do apologize for it because on the capture card, it would not allow me to do any overclocking. But looking at the thermals being in between 85 on, your overall die, and the hotspot being at 95, to me that seemed like a little hot, especially when the fans were supposed to be running at 100%. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this Gigabyte Eagle 3060 and we're going to break it down. Means we're going to see what's cooking on the inside of it. So that's why we're here today. I haven't changed my shirt yet. That's because we're still in the same day. Just to let you know. So let's do a deep dive and bring you back, and you'll see what I got going. Okay, now we got the deep dive going. What we're going to do, since we ain't going to worry about the warranty of this card, is we're going to take and start on the outer sides and work our way in. So we're going to take it apart right now, see what's going on, organize our screws as we go along, so we can repaste this. But first we're going to end up having to clean it. That's the thing. We're going to have to clean it because it's really going to need it. Then we'll start there. And then we'll check the thermal paste afterwards. Because I'm not sure what we're going to find on the inside of this. Hopefully you guys can hear me very well. I got the microphone right there, sitting on the desk. There's no jump cuts to this. This is actually, you guys are seeing what I'm doing. I'm not speeding it up or anything else. I am not speeding it up or anything else. Since I don't know how this card comes apart, I got to carefully look at everything that I'm doing. And I mean everything that I'm doing. Okay, we got a snap here. We got a snap there. So this is telling me that these screws right here are tied onto the motherboard. And I am correct. So. Which, we got a spring on that screw, we got a spring. Yes, I know I'm taking them off like this. Just be patient. It's not going to hurt anything. It's still attached to the case. First time I'm taking a 3070 apart, or a 3060. A 3060. See if there's anything. Well, we got to worry about what's cooking in the center, I guess. Is there any attachment screws? Wow. Plus the top shroud comes off. Oh, we got something attached. I have to take a flashlight and have a look, guys. Interesting. So that's separated. Okay. Do we have to take the fans off? No. Yeah. Guess we gotta take the fans off. So, That is really interesting. We'll pop the fans out. Yeah, we'll pop the fans out. Got one fan screw. Get another one. I know you guys are screaming through the microphone right now, saying, Jay, take the fans out. Well, better be safe than sorry. You know? You got 1, 2, 3. You got 1, 2, 3. Is there a fourth? No 4 screws. We got 3. Guys, this is my first time taking this apart too. I have never taken this apart, ever. Never. I wanted to see if this was attached. Oh, damn. Well, the fans come out. The fans are loose. Yeah, the fans are loose. There's got to be something else I'm missing. And I know you guys are screaming right now. Jay, I know what it is. Jay, I know what it is. Well, it's not the... God damn. Gotta be something I'm missing here, guys. All right, you guys are gonna have to wait a minute, and I'll be here bringing you back when I got it open. Well, I figured the hardest part out. Now I got to figure out how to unplug these goddamn fans. There's the one that's really paining my butt. There. Now, that's a part. Thermal paste is dried out. Here, let me get this fan undone from here. That works well. That works well too. Oh well. We already know where those go. So, turn that off. Turn that off. So, wow. There's screws here for this back plate. We goes. Oh, and I found the screw holes. I'll show you guys in a second. You put this down. Reason why I couldn't get that out, there are screw holes right here on the sides of the heatsink. One there, one there. And as we can see, the thermal paste and the pads are bad. Dust. It's got loaded with dust. So, get the dust off of me. So the thing is this. I will have to stop here until I get thermal pads, because I don't think these thermal pads are good enough. See, I don't think that's good enough. There's no way that's going to be good enough. So I'm going to have to scrape off these, clean all this off, clean this, clean the fans, repaste it with some MX4. You guys haven't seen it? MX4. But gonna need thermal pads. Okay, to pick up where I left off, I repaired the pad. I repaired the pad that was there. Got the die cleaned up. Now I have to move this out of the way. I had to pull this apart anyway, so I'm gonna have to pull that apart, clean that up. Now I'm gonna clean the gum off of this. Clean this right here. Not gonna mess with this. So, a little more alcohol. Drown the microfiber towel. Make sure I drowned it real good. Clean it off. Without disturbing the pads. Okay, right now these pads I can get away with. Until I can order some new ones. When I order some new ones, that'll be a different story. Let me vacuum this up and I'll bring you guys back. Alright, as you guys can see, I got it nice and spotless all the way through. That's 2 pieces down. I got 1 piece to go right here. Those pieces are clean. So I got to get my good old toothy brush out. Let me see if I can do this one at a time. Lift one fan out at a time, then I won't have so much of a problem. There we go. Now we can lift the fan out. Now we can lift the fan out. Do one blade at a time, guys. Whole idea of using the toothbrush is loosening up all the old dust that's on there, so the blades don't have much weight and they can cut the air very carefully. That's the whole idea, is to cut the air very carefully, so you get the best cooling possible. Be very careful you don't press too hard on this right here. This is your motor. You don't want to press too hard on it. That's what we wanted to see right here. Nice. Yeah, sorry. Nice clean blades. That one's done. I don't think we have to take the light sensor out. No, I don't think we have to. The whole idea is to get this back to original. This way, air circulation will be a lot better than it was before. Because if the GPU can't circulate air, it'll overheat. And that's what we're trying to avoid. Little gorilla monkeys in here. This had a temperature of, at full load, about 85. So, and with the dried up thermal paste, pad's about halfway done. Lots of dust, particles. I don't have a sonic cleaner, so I can't sonic clean this, but I can sure do my diligence to make sure all the dust is broke up off of the blades and the casing. Yeah, it's not that bad. But it was bad enough to restrict airflow, and it was not the best of the best. So that piece is done for now, because I know I'm going to have to take this apart again to replace the thermal pads. Ooh, that's dusty. Dusty. Now you guys can see all that dust and everything. Because I heard it earlier. When I was benchmarking this, I heard the fans were like hollowing. It sounded like it was rubbing on something. I looked through my case and I would have assumed that it was this. Maybe one of the fans are not performing like they're supposed to. Because when I turned the fans to 100%, it sounded like one of them was like, chirping. Like it was ready to kick the bucket. What it sounded like to me, like one of these were about to kick the bucket. It's either that or it was rubbing out a piece of dust. see. It's gonna be hard to do it a little bit. This one's got a little bit of a squeal. This one's alright. So, both of those fans, one of them's got a squeal to it. Slight squeal. So now what we can do is we can put it back together. And just remember which one's which. That's not going to be hard. So before I put it all together, I'm going to take and screw it back in. Align it. I don't think it's going There we go. Get this aligned back up just right. Really nice. Really nice. Okay, so okay, so now I want to make sure. What did I do? Eat it? Oh my god, I ate it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to line up the fans. I'm going to put the fans back in before got one down. I got several to go. I got 3, I got 4. Mixed up. Uh-oh. Thought I put them all over here. I am missing 2 screws. I am missing 2 screws. Are they in the back of this? No. I hope I did not vacuum those screws up. That would really suck. Outer, get that. 36. Four side screws. 4 shroud screws. Let's see, I did not take out the ones there. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Got those 4. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. My eyeballs must be bad or something. Either I'm missing something or something ain't right. These are the screws for the fans. Shroud. Housing. And then I think there's 6. Got 4 there. Did not take out the fronts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Got the 4, got the 4, that's back. These are the fans. Not unless these are the fans. And that's the... Okay. A little bit of me not paying attention a little bit there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Not thinking. These are the fans. Those are the fans. Why I was thinking the other way around. No idea. Tedious work. Yep. Losing my mind. You have to be really careful with this because these are plastic and putting metal into plastic. You have to be really careful with this. You over tighten it, you strip it, the fan wobbles. And you don't want the fan to wobble. I'm doing this with it off the shroud is because in case I don't want to drop it in. Because that would suck. Okay. At least I'm in the right direction. So we got one fan down. One fan down. One to go. Yep, one to go. Little dust bunny. One more to go. One more to go. I'm gently doing this with the wiring, guys. I am not gonna kill the wiring. because there's a special way you gotta bring in the wiring. And this plastic is really sensitive. You gotta be careful you don't break it. Okay. Now, we have 3 more screws here, and then the fan's home free. Yes, I went this extra length to tear this down for a reason. I wanted to give this card the best chance possible because of the thermal problem it had earlier. So now this is going to give it a better chance in life. It's not that old neither. This 3060 is not that old. This thermal paste should have never went bad that soon. Now I can understand if it's a 10-year-old card, which it's not. This one's being a bejeezer. There we go. Now we got the fans on there. Look at that. Look at that. Good to go. Good shit go. Now I have to reline the wires up. Make them fit. There we go. Certain way that you got to do these wires just to make it fit. It's always that last little bit. Always that last little bit. There we go. Okay, now they're all lined up, ready to roll. You know, I was actually thinking that sound could have been coming from this wiring. Thinking about it. Could have. It could have. Now to line up the wiring. But first, before I decide to line up the wiring, how about I line this up to this and make my life easier. Don't you think that would make my life a little bit easier? Maybe coulda, woulda. I fit on the inside. They put it in through the thin stuff. They could have. They should. They did. They actually put the top of this, they put the screws, they put a little lip connector in there, and they turn around and then they put the screws through the metal and tap it right in. Yep, what they did. Now I am doing this without putting it over there just yet, because these screws are so small they can fall inside the shroud anytime. So I am doing them separately. And believe it or not, you need a microscope for this. Well, I do. I was going to tear this completely apart anyway, so I just did it the hard way. Okay, so be very careful in tightening these. Very careful. Very careful. I didn't want to risk pulling this cooler off of this, so I had to do it in little sections. I fixed the thermal pads, so, but the problem I'm going to have is, I think I'm going to have a problem with connections, because connections are here. And I took this one too far in over here. Oh. Now that fixed that. Okay, now one plug's there. Oh, my eyes are bugging. Yeah, there. Okay, so that should be fairly easy. Should be fairly easy. Should be. letter S. Ooh. I know you guys can't see anything right now. Those are plugged in. Yay. I got one over here. Got one right here. That goes to this little cord right here. Now it's time to apply the thermal paste. Now that we're this far, these will be okay. Now it's time to hit it with the thermal paste. MX4. You know, I hate taking these damn things off. I gotta clean them here. That should be good enough for Sally. Good enough for me. It will squeeze itself back on there. You gotta be careful and how you orient it back in. Make sure you don't knock off capacitors or whatever. Okay. And make sure I clean all that thermal paste off of the cooler. I'm covered. One screw hole. Wrong screw hole. Wrong screw hole. Kind of put this, I guess this is a different size screw. Oh, this ain't playing nice. what I want to do is I want to get the die secure. First. Should have done that earlier. Just secured the die. Didn't think nothing of it. Should have started here first. Now y'all are gonna take and say, hey Jay, you forgot to secure the die first. You're right, I did. Now I got a chance. Now I got to figure out of these 4 screws why the hell they're different. Which they should all be the same. That one's good. That one's good. I think it's the plastic. I guess I gotta press a little bit harder. Yeah, that's what it was. This is why it was loose. This is why it was loose, guys. It had a gap in between here. It's still got a little bit of a gap. But the problem is it's not tight. They're a little bit too short. These are just fine. These are a little bit too short. We'll end up having to find different screw tops. But there you go. 3060 back and game again. Now, I'm gonna bring you guys topside. Let me shake you guys a little bit. There you go. So that way you guys can hit the subscribe button. Help me out here. So, I was able to get this back together. The Eagle. With a little bit of blind luck. But I am gonna have to order thermal pads for this when I find the right size. Hard to find 0.75s for the VRMs. And yes, alcohol won't hurt this. I clean the gold fingers with alcohol. They look like they're brand new. Look at that. Brand new fingers. Fans are good. Well, except for this one. Wonder why this is locked. Okay, so we got one fan problem here. Oh. Yeah, more than a fan problem. We got a wiring problem. That's what it was. That's what it was. Wow, didn't see that going. Oh boy. I wonder why we got a problem here. Shoot, shoot, shoot. So excited. Little bit of a problem. Little bit of a wiring snag. Yep. Take these two screws back out. Take those two screws back out. Now, really didn't want to take that back out. There's a gentle way to get this cooler back out. One of these days I'm gonna have to show you guys this trick. I had to get that cord out of the way. That sucked. All that putting it back together. That sucked. Kind of bends the plastic a little bit, but it doesn't mean increasing the plastic. So I gotta spend an extra 10 minutes in my screw up. I'm not watching the cords correctly. Okay, so they put everything in the wrong freaking place, guys. These cords, they didn't put in the right place. In my opinion. Oh, you're gonna be a pain. Oh, it's gonna be a pain. At least I caught my own mistake. Fans rotate correctly. So I think I know what the big deal was. This fan problem. Yeah, they're fine. The cord, manufacturer defect. The cord was in the wrong place. Protruded to the fan, causing it to hit the fan. Slowing the fan's RPM down. That's one of the problems. Little to no thermal paste. That's another problem. That was so dry. That was drier than the Sahara Desert. That's how dry it was. So, not anymore. I got the good old MX4 in there. That's for damn sure. All right, let's see. Well, we got a lot of time that we put on the clock. Next step, we'll be thermal testing it again to see if the thermals came down. We'll see. But until then, if this is your first time here and you enjoy these videos, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Don't forget about the notification bell so you know when I post the next video or live stream. Till the next time and the next video, you know what it is, and we'll see you on the next one.
Take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.